it's the exact opposite of that Fringe Hardpoint. TSM are 0-5 in Fringe Hardpoints. That follows through to Stage 1 as well. You expect Optic to do the same.
All right, well, we're in the bans and protects. As we go towards this uplink on Breach again, TSM's feeling good, but this is a nice way to kind of reset the mood for Optic.
Man, I wish I was a pro player right now with concussion and flashbangs being banned, because those things are the worst to deal with. Honestly, when I get flashes right now are incredible. Like,
yeah,
it makes sense why they're being banned, because you are literally blinded. And it takes away so many perks, too. Now you don't have to run TAC Mask, and it just, the classes themselves are really tailored to every individual player and their playstyle now.
Now, what about that Scythe ban? I mean, the Scythe is used a lot, but it's not banned as often, right? Everyone seems to agree that it's a strong specialist, but it's taken out of the game. It's a really good slaying weapon.
I'm not really too concerned about Scythe. The only thing that I'm looking at that my eyes attracted straight to was Crim6 with that active camo. The last couple weeks, I've seen some odd shot clips of this man doing some insane decision making and making some incredible plays with that camo on this exact map. So I'm looking towards active camo, and anytime that's up, I want to know if we can get the commentators to get a look at that.
Well, let's see how it plays out. Jack, what are your key points when we come into this uplink on Breach?
Obviously, we've taken a look at how Breach plays in general before, but now I'm going to highlight two players here in this one. Karma versus Kolchan. Karma, a guy who will be really, as he put on his weapon in one of the matches, the paint job earlier in the stage, he's the skunk blocker on this map. He's the guy who gets those entry kills, tries to get the possession and drone control in favor of Optic Gaming. Kolchan for TSM trying to do the same as well for his squad. A lot of the engagement between these guys are going to happen right here on the map. In top middle, watch them be playing around that top hut in regards to those top AC areas, using those lower wall runs to really get control. When Kolchan kills Karma, or when Karma kills Kolchan, those players will begin to flood either into Broken or into Lab, depending whatever side they're on. They're going to be the guys who are trying to be a nuisance throughout the entire game. If TSM want to win this map, they need Kolchan to shut down not only Karma, but put up a great presence against Scump. Do I think it's going to happen? I really do not know. That's a very tall order out of just one player.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of pressure riding on this guy, right? We call him the breakout player of Stage 1. He's been in the spotlight for TSM as a whole, starting from the qualifiers all the way through. And now everyone's looking at him and be like, all right, you guys just won that search and destroy. Carry that team through. Give that energy to everyone else.
Now that I see Breach, and I've played it a few times, I'm really curious to see how disciplined TSM can play, because I think that's the most important part of this map. I know Optic is a very disciplined team with Crim6 hounding at everybody, but with where you spawn on this map when you go down, it's very important that you have to make a decision. I'm either A, going to overextend, or I'm going to B, rotate back. And for this map, I think rotating back is the most important thing to do, and I want to make sure that TSM does that.
All right, well, they showed their organization and their discipline in that search and destroy. Can they continue it, or is Optic back in the game with this respawn mode coming up in Game 3? Let's find out as we go into the game with Mr. X and Maven.
The Optic 4-0 is off the table. TSM is on the board, and they are alive and well. You saw Wheats getting a little cheeky in that one. The guy's smiling after the win.
They can't feel good for too long, though, because, like Chobra was saying, Optic undefeated on Breach Uplink during Stage 1, and an Uplink record of 19-3 overall, the best in the CWL. And just to talk about some of the maps coming up in this series and talk about how big this map is, the CTF, we thought that's Optic's weakest game mode. Potentially TSM could take it. It's a stronghold. CTF, TSM 0-4 in that game mode.
Oh, that's good.
And then you go to Fringe, both are 2-0. If they can make it past Fringe, you need to have a lead for TSM, because Optic 6-0 on evac hardpoint. So this is a huge map. They need to take one of the next two, and obviously have not won a stronghold CTF, so this is probably their best chance.
Well, nades out everywhere. Pac-Man's by himself. He has to go big, and he does. He gets two, but unfortunately the drone is out. This should be an early dunk here for Scump, and that is what is terrifying off the rip from either half. If you get 3-4 down, it is going to be at least 1 or 2 points on the board.
As soon as we said this is their best chance, it was 3 dead, the drone going the other way, and not the greatest start for TSM, but you see it's going to be Pac-Man and Kolchan in the kill feed, picking up 1 kill each, and it's going to open up a lane for Ivy to run this. This player's going to come out and bait, and they're going to answer with a 2-point play of their own. So a nice play by TSM.
Hell of a counter there, but now Kolchan's by himself. This just might be a counter back and forth. No one can get full control at this point.
Somebody needs to stop. I mean,
but this sloppy game, you got to think if it's fast like this, that favors Optic, right?
Without a doubt. I mean, you'll take them in the gun battles every day against TSM, and it's going to be formal settling for that 1-point throw. Let's take a look towards that mid-map. It's only Karma for Optic Gaming, TSM not putting much pressure on it now. So you're going to see both teams spawn up. It's going to start to slow down a little bit. And you're going to see more established pushes coming out of these teams.
Well, let's see how this wrap works. He's going to get in behind, actually pick up two. The flank is on for Colchan, picking up some kills. The pass might come in. Did they toss it forward? Nope, he's just going to lead the way, and he has one gunfight to win. Gets caught reloading. Can Ivy get it up over the top and in the toss? Not going to fall through.
Yeah, I believe it's actually picked up by Formal, and he tosses that one off the map. And Krim was out of position when they killed those two players top AC. He was bottom broken, so there was no chance Krim was going to come all the way back, challenge the players at the goal. But Ivy, we talk about him as the new addition. Talk about how those 1-point throws are so important. He goes for one, just misses it, or it gets intercepted by Formal. So going to have to work on those 1-point throws. And you see Karma now with the drone in hand. He's going to get taken out, but...
Yeah, that was a good job by Weech, rotating over, having the AR out, picking up that kill. One more to deal with, the pass back and forth. They're playing hot potato, and Colchan's going to come out on top. The drone still on the map, trying to get it, bouncing down each step, and now comes the push. Who's at home to deal with this? You have Karma watching topside. Matt, look at the X-ray vision. So many players in his path, but thus far doing an excellent job slowing them down.
Well, there he goes, flying off the map.
Okay.
But Karma had such a great map 1. He was running an AR a lot of the time. Why make him run an SMG on this map? You could run 2 ARs and 2 SMGs if you wanted to on this one. I don't think you have to run with 3 and 1. I think you could use something like a Man of War, and it's going to be TSM getting another dunk from the least preferred side. Optic Gaming in trouble in this one.
TSM playing them strong. We are not online in the league anymore. We are all in Burbank, California for the Stage 1 final, North American LAN, and things playing out differently here. TSM looking strong thus far. Drone out, trying to fight this player. It's going to ultimately get reset. You've got 2 down now for either side. Make it Formal by himself. He's going to get dropped. There's 1 player to rotate back and contest here for Optic Gaming in mid-map, and it's going to be Scum. He's going to end up dropping. This is going to be more control for the side of TSM. They've got drone in hand for Weeds. How are they going to attack this, Matt?
I don't even think they needed to attack.
Well, he's got camo. He's got camo.
You could attack with the camo, but at this moment in time, if you're TSM, you don't want to get countered on.
Make sure you get control.
With a minute 45 left, you want to get control and make sure you're set up for a good push. You see 2 kills coming in for Optic Gaming, and really, what I'm looking at now, as you see in the kill feed, as Wheats is picking up 2. Look at this, 10 and 5 for Wheats, and then the AR on the other team, Formal, was double negative at the time, 5 and 8, really struggling. And I believe you see Krim pull out a Man of War, so you're going to have that 2 AR presence for Optic Gaming now.
Yeah, he spawned in to start the game with the Man of War, been going back and forth a little bit. The drone getting tossed in by bottom broken for Optic Gaming, trying to apply pressure, but Formal not going to be able to win the gunfights as players come soaring out. Colchan, pin bottom broken, just trying to stay alive, play a little bit of defense, but now comes the Optic flood. They're going to fly forward. Krim's got it, wants to wrap through Palace, because look at the map. The spawn comes in, Palace side for them, and they're going to have people to push this out. There's 1 person on defense here. Pac-Man, can he come up with the big kills? The answer is no. Going to drop. Karma still with drone. Getting in range of that 1-point toss, just closer and closer as they inch forward. He has 1 player to help him. Scump wrapping the corner. Can they get the toss? Do they want the dunk? Nope, the 1-pointer they're content with, and we've got ourselves a tie game here.
You are perfectly okay with that if you're TSM, though, going into the second half with this a tie game. And you saw Scump push up with his kinetic armor. He popped it so early just to be able to get to that position that he actually didn't pick up any kills with it. But now, obviously, put a lot of pressure on the TSM squad. They fell back a little bit, and that's what let Karma get that 1-point throw up. And this one looks like it's going to be Optic trying to force in a 2, and they're going to be able to get it.
There
so big plays by Optic Gaming late. Really, Karma and Scump able to make that 2-point play happen.
Optic Gaming flushing one through to close things out. You still have time for possibly a 1-point toss. 2 kills coming in for Optic. 3 for Optic as Karma goes huge. We've seen him hit this toss. He sometimes likes to go high off the wall, but instead going to toss it forward for Formal. Formal, 3 seconds on the clock. The buzzer beater is off and through. 7-4 Optic Gaming. Excellent close to the half, but you still feel okay for TSM with that half.
Yeah, only down 3. I mean, you would have preferred, obviously, to go into the half with that tie score. They let things get out of hand the last minute 30 seconds or so, but not to a spot where it's an insurmountable lead in Optic Gaming's favor, right? 3 points is not much in Uplink, especially when they're about to attack over towards Broken.
Well, you pick up, like you saw Optic pick up 3 kills and get a dunk in the opening 20-30 seconds. Yeah. Can TSM do the same? Let's watch them off the break. Let's go with Wheats. He's had a strong performance here early.
I was actually going to say, let's go on with Pac-Man. Does he use the Annihilator in this position in top AC and try and pick one off right off the bat?
Well, they got 2. Can they get 3? That's it. They're going to get 4. This is going to be the opening break you saw for Optic, but now flipped here for TSM. Oh, no, but that is a car coming in for Karma. Is it enough to slow it down? It is. Everybody spawns up, and they cannot get that opening dagger like like you saw for Optic on the other side.
Huge play. And when they get 3 down, I saw the arrow on the minimap, and I was like, why is that player not moving? I was like, he's not rotating back, not really sure what that player's going through. And I actually went on my POV, and I saw Karma with that HC, and just a smart play out of him.
All right, well, watching Colchan now hitting across mid-connector, checking top broken mat. He's finding one. You saw one player from Optic slide in there by the drone spawn, trying to hold on to that. They'll clean up the player, their base side, and now Karma's got drone. They have a 3-point advantage, 4 minutes left on the clock, plenty of time to reset. Going to reset the armor as well, but look at mid-map. I mean, it's all red arrows right now.
Yeah, if your Optic just keeps slaying out mid-map, wait till you get really good presence there, and then try to push the drone up the map. You don't want to just hand the drone to TSM and let them get on a breakaway with it. And you see Weeds trying to push into that mid-hut with the L-car. Not the best. You have Karma in there, and he's playing hot with a VMP. But look at this. Everyone on TSM has their abilities, I believe. But Ivy, I mean, I didn't even realize that. Maybe 6 and 15 at this moment in time really needs to pick it up.
Well, it's been Weeds kind of, I guess, being their saving grace. He's been such an impactful player mid-map with the AR. He's made every inch difficult for Optic. The lightning strike coming in doesn't connect with anyone, but it forces some players back, and now all of a sudden Crim6 finds him by his lonesome inside a palace. He's got to wrap back to his teammates here as he had nowhere to go.
I mean, they have the lead. They can just waste time if they want. Crim does not need to push the drone up the map. Very smart play to rotate it all the way back when you have Scump and Karma and Formal winning gunfights in the middle of the map. And over on Brick's side, you're able to get a little bit more aggressive with the drone. And Crim sees one player. He's going to back down. Now he's going to wait for some teammate support. And he's actually going to drop that drone and try and challenge this player. It's going to be Crim and Formal. The tag team attempt here on Colchan, who's inside Bricks, but it's actually 3 kills in favor of TSM. That's actually all 4 dead, and this could go drastically wrong for Optic Gaming, because look at this, 2 players set up in bottom broken for TSM. You have Wheats with Camo. He's going to get at least 2 here, and if Ivy and Wheats can win some gunfights, this could be a rally for TSM. You see, Optic Gaming has to go in that long overextension. If I'm TSM, I pass the drone forward, which they do, and now you're going to get more points out of this.
There goes the wrap. There's back-to-back dunks. TSM leading by 1 in control of the game, and Colchan, Ivy obliterating the competition. Here comes one more pass. They're moving it forward. They look like the Warriors right now. The pass is on. The dunk, it comes up short, but it's going to fall through. They'll get the 1 point.
The Warriors lost to the Celtics last night.
Oops. They're also a green team, right?
Yeah, right. Anyway, a nice rally of the drone there from TSM. Look at that. You see Crim and Scum just both fall right there. Karma's going to pick up 1, but only 2 players alive for Optic. And now you see the drone moving up for TSM. An interception!
The pick! What a sick play there, but it's going to still be Crim by himself. He's tagged up. He's got the camo. Tries to pick up the drone. You got to get it off. You got to get it out, and it will just get off the edge, but you still have 0 control here at mid-map. This has been all TSM over the past 90 seconds. They're wrapping it through Palace. Wheats is leading the way. Pac-Man's got 2 kills. The Flood coming through. Can they get more points? His lead blocker drops, but the 1-pointer is away, and it's off. He chokes, but he gets the kill. Can he get the dunk? Ivy's pushing forward. The heat wave comes in. Karma makes the big play. The counter heat wave is there as well. Is anyone in for the dunk? They're trying to go. 1 more drops, and it's going to be off the map. What the hell was that?
Well, actually, no. Optic's going to take the drone and rotate over through Palace. But to go back a little bit further is a huge defensive play by Crim. But to get that drone off, he had to burn his camo. And the camo is the one ability that he could have been able to make a 2-point play happen from this side with ease. So not having that camo is going to be huge for Optic Gaming now trying to get a score.
Well, they've got 2 down. Crim's still in a deadly position, but he's going to fall. Formal, the only one off spawn. Things getting scary. Drone in hand for Colchan. 2-point advantage here in Uplink. 45 seconds ticking down on the clock, and that's the Annihilator for Pac-Man. Can he connect on more? If he goes big here, there's another. Give me a 3rd, baby. Oh, he missed. The whip's on. Can he get it? He missed it again. But still the 1-point toss going to go through as he continues to do work in the Optic Gaming base. 3 for 4 is pretty good.
You'll take 3 for 4 of your Pac-Man, and with 25 seconds left, Optic Gaming needs a miracle here. Down 3. Scump going to get taken out on wall run. Drone going to go down off the map. Karma's going to be able to pick it up here. 15 seconds left. It's going to be Crim and Formal picking up some kills. It's going to be Karma passing the drone forward. It's actually Crim. Gets taken out before he can get that pass in. Wheats.
That's it.
All game long has been huge. Wheats picks up 3 there at the end. And TSM, we talked about how they needed to steal this uplink. Optic Gaming undefeated on this map during stage 1. They drop it to TSM, the best uplink team in stage 1 in the CWL, drops this map to TSM, and TSM up 2-1, Maven. They have all the momentum right now.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a series. I cannot believe what I'm witnessing. Like you said, undefeated, now getting stolen by TSM. They're in control of this series. We've talked about the fact that they may have the advantage in S&D, or at least it's a little bit more of a 50-50 game. Can they bounce back?